icing waved off at the last moment. Hedman and the crowd can't believe it. So they have to go all the way up the ice, the 200 feet, in the final seconds. And a bad play up high. Palat didn't send it in deep. 10 seconds to go. McCarr fittingly battling for the puck in the corner. 5 seconds to go. Up it comes to the line. Colorado has won the Stanley Cup. The third Stanley Cup in franchise history, the first since 2001, when they beat New Jersey in 7 games. They swept Florida back in 1996, so for the second time in the 3 titles, they win it in the state of Florida. Cale Makar, brilliant, could well be just the 3rd to win the Norris Trophy and the Conn Smythe in the same year. Bobby Orr and Nicholas Lidstrom, the only 2 to pull off that double.
There's not one player in that group whose life just hasn't changed. The dream that you have is through your whole life. There's Erik Johnson in tears, the longest serving Avalanche player. Victory to the Avs.
Erik Johnson, 12 years, longest tenured Denver athlete in the professional ranks. Vasilevsky, brilliant again, Ray. I mean, only let in 2. But Kemper, who was considered by many to be the question mark on a Stanley Cup champion team, would he be good enough to have them win it? He was. And Jared Bednar has the Stanley Cup championship.
A lot of people that had a lot of questions whether Jared Bednar could coach a championship team. Well, he's done it, and he will remember this forever. Look at the respect the players have as they get to this 23-year-old superstar in Cale Makar, 2 stars in McKinnon and Stamkos. Just an amazing series, just a privilege to watch this.
McKinnon so devastated last year when they went out for the 3rd year in a row in the 2nd round. One of the great traditions is the handshake line, and usually a highlight the respect for the 2 goalies that they have for each other.
How about Corey Perry? 3 straight years to the finals. The disappointment that he must feel to be on the wrong side of this. And there is Erik Johnson, 14 years.
Nazem Kadri didn't know if he'd be able to play in the Stanley Cup final. Frustrated in years gone by. Suspensions kept him out of action in previous postseasons. And John Cooper and the Lightning denied in their bid for a 3-peat. Stamkos, the classy captain, congratulating Bednar. We started to tell Jared Bednar's story right. Here's a man, we've mentioned all those years in the minors. He got into coaching as an assistant in the ECHL. Married to his wife Susan. He said, I want to be a coach in the NHL. I can't do it just staying here in Charleston. He got an opportunity in the AHL as an assistant in Abbotsford, British Columbia. His wife Susan and 2 kids stayed behind in Charleston. Said, I don't want to keep moving my family around. There's Susan, Cruz, and Savannah. For 8 years, as Jared Bednar went to Abbotsford, to Peoria, to Springfield, Massachusetts, to Cleveland, he saw his family almost not at all during the hockey season. Dreaming of being an NHL coach and winning a Stanley Cup.
one of the good guys, Ray. You have to feel great for him and that family.
I look at the effort, the courage to go through all of this. Look at John Cooper expressing his happiness for and respect for Erik Johnson. I look at these guys in blue. They gave everything that they could. I look at Jared Bednar, that path that you just outlined. Like, you can't even imagine how many long days there would be. Am I ever going to get here? Most of us never do. This is amazing to watch.
John Cooper knows what Jared Bednar's feeling, like Jared Bednar. He mentioned he started out coaching high school hockey, really by accident, was going to be a lawyer. Spent time in junior hockey, in the AHL in Norfolk and Syracuse. Got promoted as an interim coach, kept the job, and has won 2 Stanley Cups. Crowd now saluting the Lightning. A remarkable 3-year run, as we said earlier, Ray, particularly with the salary cap. I mean, they had to rebuild a lot of their team after last year's championship, and they got right back to Game 6 of the Stanley Cup final. Here's Amalie Kaplan with Nathan MacKinnon.
Nate, you're a Stanley Cup champion. As you're looking at your team right now, what are you feeling?
It feels in disbelief. It's crazy. Can't wait to hug my family. Jeez. It's hard to describe. I didn't really know what it'd be like to actually win it, but just seeing all these Warriors battle, just feels unbelievable. So words can't describe how I feel right now.
How would you describe your journey to get here? 87. You said 87. What does that mean?
Well, yesterday my room number was 1787. So we just felt like it was fate. I don't know. We both love Sid, and we just knew we were going to win when I got that room number.
How would you describe your journey to get to this point?
Nothing but amazing. No complaints, obviously. Some tough years mixed in there, but it's all worth it now. We never stop believing. The core guys have been around 10 years now. You know, coming at 18 with Gabe and EJ to now, it's been amazing, and it's so amazing to see guys like Cogs, Jack Johnson, you know, all these veterans at Manson, you know, guys that haven't won it yet. So it's insane. It's so amazing.
What's one thing you've always wanted to do with the Stanley Cup?
Just get a picture with my dad. You know, he means the world to me. And I also want to give a shout out to my second dad in my life, Ralph. He's going through a really hard time, and you know, he's battling harder than we did all playoffs. So just want to give a shout out to Ralph, who I love, and I can't wait to bring the cup to you.
Thanks, Nate. I think the cup's waiting for you.
All right, thank you.
They know it in Cole Harbor, Nova Scotia. Sidney Crosby's brought it there before. Few athletes have ever been more obviously devastated after a season-ending loss than MacKinnon was last year when they got eliminated in the second round by Las Vegas. He said, "I'm going to my 9th year. I haven't won. Bleep. Poop." He's won the greatest trophy in North American professional sports. We'll be back.